Hey folks, welcome back. It's the Sharks at Kings Park in Durban down the east coast of South Africa taking on the Munster side. Let's get to the lineups here very quickly. For the Sharks, Luan Gilomi, don't know who that is. Makazole Mapimpi, his 100th appearance for the Sharks today. Wow, 100th appearance for Makazole Mapimpi. Two milestones today, two centurions. Morning Vandenberg for the Lions, and now Makazole Mapimpi. Luan Gilomi, Yal Penke on the right wing, Leroux Milan, and Andre Esthuizen is captain in the center. Makazole Mapimpi in his 100th test cap on the left wing. Jordan Hendricks, Grant Williams, Pepsi Buthelezi, Vincent Chichuka, Sio Khaleesi is back in the lineup. Emil van Heerden, Jason Jenkins, Henry Jacobs, Fez Mbata, Pato Ganyani, and off the bench, Edwin Swart, Oxenche, Vincent Koch, Corne Rao, Nick Hatton, Bradley Davids, John Smith, and Hakeem Kunini. A lot of Springboks off the bench there. For Munster, Mike Haley at the fullback, Calvin Nash on the right wing, Tom Farrell and Alex Nkavili in the center, Shane Daly on the left wing, J.J. Hanrahan as the captain and the fly half, Ethan Coughlin, scrum half, Gavin Coombs, John Hodnett, Sean Edogbo, Tom Ahern, Jean Klein, the South African, and the front row, Michael Ala'atoa, Diarmand Barron, and Michael Milne. In the front, off the bench, Lee Barron, Josh Wycherley, John Ryan, Edwin Edogbo, Finian Wycherley, and Paddy Patterson. Somebody passed. Dan Kelly, Brian Gleason. The referees are Sam Grove-White from Scotland, Morne Ferreira on the sidelines along with Christopher Allison, and Holly Davidson is the TMO.
If you are able to, for a moment of silence, to honour the life of Craig Hooker.
That's Ethan Hooker's father, apparently. Sam Grove-White checking his comms with Holly Davidson in the TMO booth. Looks like a decent crowd on hand. Owen Nkumani and Warren Brosnian are making the call. No Joel Stransky today. All right, Munster. Sharks are from left to right, north to south. And he kicks it into touch. Jordan Henderson kicks it right into touch. Not a good way to start for the Sharks. Bad start. Bad start here. So, it'll be a scrum at midfield for Munster. Ethan Hooker's injured. Yeah, he's not in the lineup. Pack weights are dead even. Munster 918, Sharks 917. So 45 seconds off the clock now. Sam Grove-White, who is usually a pretty reliable official. He's had a couple stinkers. Bind. Set. Sharks get a big push here initially, but now it holds up. Ball's in the pipe, and Coombs digs it out of the back. Munster goes wide. Coombs kicks it forward, chases on. Who's going to get it? Fielded back there inside the 22 by Luan Gilomi. Ball's available. Munster up to midfield, driving past midfield. Munster wearing red jersey, Sharks, of course, in their trademark black jerseys. Over into the middle of the pitch, Alex Nkavili goes backwards all the way back to J.J. Hanrahan, who kicks it down the pitch. That ball's going to bounce down around the 22. Oh, no, misjudged back there by Hendrickson. Or maybe let it go inside 22 so he could put it in touch. And it winds up being in touch. So Hendrickson missed that ball. It went inside of 22. Maybe that was intentional. Gave him a chance to kick it in a touch. I can hear fantastic, really good job. Sam Grove-White's microphone is quite clear. East side of the stadium where it goes almost vertically up fair number of fans in the stands. So we're waiting for the line out here. Grant Williams is waiting. Here's a line out. Success. Coombs. Munster working across the middle. Oh, there's open space here on the near side. Coming down the sidelines is Shane Daly. Daly drives forward. He's tackled. Coombs back the other direction. J.J. Hannaran into the middle. Munster driving. Gagnani makes a tackle inside the 10-meter line. Coombs looking left, looking right, goes right. J.J. Hannaran. Jean Klein tackled over there. Oh, there's a high tackle there, saying it's on the shoulder, so not a high tackle. Munster retains possession at midfield, not really gaining any forward moment here. And Jean Klein drops the ball. It's a knock-on. It'll be a scrum to the Sharks. Jean Klein dropped that ball. His number's coming off the back of his jersey. Hey, Johan Bernard, what's going on? Daryl Prentice to you, Jillian Holm. Corey's here. Dylan, good to see you again. Andre Mostart. What else we got there? Fonz, I would expect Fonz to be here, being a Sharks fan. So here's the scrum. Khaleesi up in there. 3:47 off the clock. No score on the board yet. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball gets put in the pipe. Grant Williams to dig it out of the back. Oh, big push by the Sharks. How's that not a penalty? There's finally the penalty. Munster just giving up and collapsing the whole way. Grant Williams goes wide to the outside. Thrown to Mapimpi. It's knocked backwards. We're going to come back. Come back for the penalty. Munster got dominated in that scrum. That means the Sharks are going to get some nice position here. So not the best of kicks by Hendricks. It's outside the 22. Didn't gain much on that. Great scrum by the Sharks. So, Sharks, good crowd smattering all around the whole side of the stadium here. Line out successful. They come down with it. It's Jason Jenkins who got it. Sharks driving now. Still going. Fez Mbata, and the Sharks break free. Ball on the turf. Grant Williams picks it up. Picks a few meters. Sharks Jenkins now again. Grant Williams. Gagnani driving. Sharks down to about 12 meters away. Gagnani again. No, it's Chichuka. Munster's not rolling away. Jenkins. Grant Williams back to the center. Chichuka, penalty advantage for the Sharks here. Easy 3 points, but let's see if they can't get it. Pepsi Buthelezi carries it now. And a penalty, another penalty, going to come back. People offsides there. Toa call for it offside. So they're going to kick for the 5-meter line out. All right. So it's a line out to the Sharks deep in Munster territory. About a 5-meter line out, looks like. Tuchuka comes up to join the line out. 6:42 off the clock. Sharks' first chance to score here. They go deep. They have it. And they're into them all. They're driving. 6:50. And they're going to be across. Did they get it? They got it down. Try time. Who got it? Was it Gagnani or Buthelezi? Looks like it's Pepsi Buthelezi who got his 12th career try. And the Sharks score. Sharks score. And the kick is good. It's 7-0. Sharks off to a good start here after a little bumpy start in the first kick of the game. Yeah, more and more people showing up in the stands here as the game's underway. J.J. Hannaran sends this down inside the 22. Sharks have it. 8 minutes off the clock, 7-0 Sharks out in front. A bonus point victory would serve them very well here. Need a few bonus point victories in a row. So many Springboks, and they have such a poor record. Plumtree is gone. And that ball, got a tackle there. Penalty for Mapimpi grabbing that ground, and Coombs just takes off. Boy, smart move. He picked up about 20 meters. Munster now on the front foot. Comes to the wide side. Out in the lanes, Tom Farrell. And that ball's knocked forward. Got a knock on. Ask if they want a line out. You'll get an option here. You'll get a scrum when it's a knock on. 9 minutes off the clock. Sharks leading 7-0. Yeah, people are stingy with their likes. I don't know why. Some people don't know how to do it. Some people are just stingy. Got a player getting fingers taped up here. So the Lions are back into 7th position with a bonus point victory. They walloped Edinburgh today. Edinburgh drops to 4 wins and 9 losses. A team that competed for the championship just a couple years ago. They're in disarray. The Bulls are in 8th position, so 3 South African sides. The Stormers have dropped to 3rd because of that bonus point that Ulster got in their loss yesterday. For now, but they play tomorrow against the Dragons, and they ought to be able to secure a bonus point victory. Clock is stopped at 9:25. $9.54. Okay. Scrum. Arguing about the mark. Don't make this an issue. He said it was a bit cheeky. Oh, my goodness. Fez and Bata making a little bit of an issue out of this. The breakfoot's placed. Crouch. Mine. Set. And the Munster guy pulled his breakfoot back before the scrum even started. Call to use it. It collapses, but they get out of Grant Williams. And Andre Esthuizen with his first carry picks up about 6 meters. Grant Williams comes back this direction to Fez Mbata. He's tackled immediately for offsides Munster players, but not called. Offside, they were 4 or 5 of them were offside. They were there before the ball got there. Williams kicks it high into the air near midfield. Oh, that's lost forward. Lost forward by Munster on the ground. Yep, another Shark scrum. Shane Daly couldn't quite hold on to that. Went up in the air, got it, and then dropped it. Yep. Yeah, the Tulips are really going. Got 2 of them coming out over here now. This one and then one in the back there. Yep, they're really going. 11:28 off the clock. Sharks leading 7-0. Sam Grove White having issues with the gap. Fezambata's going to get himself in trouble if he keeps moaning. Here we go. 12 minutes off the clock. Crouch. Bind. Set. Big push by the Sharks here. They're driving him back again. Another penalty on the scrum. And Grant Williams goes down the sideline. Nobody was there. Grant Williams cuts back inside. Grant Williams gets help. Oh, it's a knock on. Oh, we got a fight going on down here. Is it Esterhuizen in there? No. Tyus said, Enroute, Jacobs, and Loosehead. These guys fighting each other. Boy, Grant Williams just took off and burned Munster. Shame nothing came of it. Nearly intercepted, though. Andre Esterhuizen will be doing the kicking. Looking for that corner. So they've taken that responsibility away from Hendricks already, who's muffed it up several times in the early part of the game. He's the captain. That's his call. Good decision. Grant Williams, always a threat. Man, I said it in the World Cup in France. He was brilliant against Scotland. Coming off the bench. He was brilliant. He's one of the best scrum halves in the world, and he gets no recognition. Fezambata will throw it in for the Sharks from about 36-meter line on the Munster side of the pitch. Successful. And they forget them all, and they come away with Khaleesi hands the ball off. Side entry by Khaleesi. No clear. So there's an easy kick for the Sharks if they want it. Pepsi Buthelezi grimacing. And now Hendricks is going to kick this shorter kick for the corner. And not a great kick again. He's out to about the 18-meter line. These are terrible kicks. Get Andre Esterhuizen back up there. They give up 3 points to gain 10 meters. It really doesn't. Yep, he was reaching for the ball before the tackle was complete, so that's why the Sharks won a penalty there. All right, so 20 meters away, 19 meters away, Sharks line out. Fezambata again. Oh, it was overthrown, and Munster has it. So the Sharks get nothing. And Munster, quick ball to the outside. That ball went forward. Sharks have it. Esterhuizen, he kicks it forward. He's tackled without the ball. Munster with the ball. Counter ruck from the Sharks. Munster digs it out of there. Barron tackled. Jarman Barron. Jean Klein carries. He's tackled immediately. Kicked over the top by Coombs. That's going to stay in play. Another touch. Brought it back into play by Mapimpi. And carried forward over midfield for the debutant. Okay, these numbers aren't matching up. That is Nick Hatton wearing number 8, not Pepsi Buthelezi. Down to the 23, taken down there by Mike Haley. He's tackled. They come to the outside near Shane Daly with the carry once again. He's tackled there. Sharks are all over it. 16 minutes off the clock. Oh, there's a big hit. Sharks are offsides. High into the air, chases on. It's going to be Hendrickson knocks it backwards. Picked up a Guillaume. Guillaume, he's over midfield, tackle there, but he's not releasing. Oh, he got lucky. That should have been a penalty against the Sharks. He clearly wasn't releasing there. Touched by Munster. LaRue Milan kicked it down the pitch. Munster has it. Dancing around. Big hit right there by Chichuka, who's over top the ball. But Munster retains possession. They're up near their 10-meter line now. That ball just went backwards. And Jean Clint trying to save something here. Ball's thrown backwards, and then Munster's back to their 22 now. Advantage is over. And it goes straight into touch. It's going to come all the way back. Coombs makes a huge mistake there. Sharks going to have themselves a scrum deep in the Munster territory. So Gagnane's getting a little bit of treatment on his right shoulder. Clock is stopped at 17:47. Big game later today is Glasgow and Leinster, folks. That's a big one. Patu Gagnane getting a little bit of treatment on the pitch right now. So we'll take a look at other games today, what we've got on tap for this weekend while we wait for this. So we've got Benetton playing Osprey right now. 7-5 Benetton winning that game. And then the only other game that really matters today is Glasgow and Leinster. That game is on in an hour and 2 hours. 2 hours. Stormers play the Dragons tomorrow. And that'll do it for this weekend. Friday, the Sharks play. I'm not going to be able to cover that game because I'll be flying. And Saturday, the Bulls, Munster, Stormers, Edinburgh, Lions, Dragons. So I'll be busy when I get to Vegas covering 3 games on the Saturday morning. Early games for me out there in Las Vegas. All right, Sharks now from 35-meter line, 35-meter line. 18 minutes off the clock. It's running again. It'll be a Munster scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. And he picks it out very quickly. Coombs goes to the far side of the pitch. And it's kicked downfield to about, going to go into touch. Yep. It's a good kick. Alex Nkivelli with that kick. Nkivelli. Almost had himself 50-22. Just came up short. You can see where the scrums have been because where the scrums are at, the turf is torn up. There's one here and another one there on the near side. Morning Ferrer on the sidelines. They go short, the Sharks do. Grant Williams now. And Pepsi Buthelezi with the carry. Call to use it. Oh, nicely done by the Sharks. My Pippi came away with that tough catch. Over the middle. And Hendrickson finds space. Driving forward. And Munster turns it over. They've got the ball. Jarman Barron now trying to get away from someone, but nothing doing there. Jean Klein spins. He has no number left on his jersey. Stripped off the back. JJ Hutt. Henry. Oh, they go wide. It's dropped out there by Calvin Nash. It's a knock on. Sharks get the ball back. A lot of sloppy play here, folks. Is it because of the rain? Is the rain the reason why things look so sloppy so far? Great chance here for Munster to make something happen there. It just did not happen. Excuse me. So we'll have a scrum here. 20 minutes to the game gone by now. 20:35 off the clock. 5 handling errors by Munster already. 2 by the Sharks. 7 in the first 20 minutes. Not a good pace. Not a good pace. Crouch. Bind. Set. Call to use it. And a whistle blows. What's the problem? You're going to re-scrum. He had his arm up. Looked like for a penalty. You're going to re-scrum.
The ball in that. Okay. Away you go.
Away you go. Sam Grove White talking a lot to the players, especially about these scrums. So we'll try this again. Crouch. Bide. Set. Uh-oh. Whistle blows again. Asking Gagnane why he stood up. So we'll go for a third scrum attempt here. Gee, me the crickets. Lots of time being eaten off the clock. Crouch. Fine. Set. Ball in the pipe. And Sharks win a penalty because Munster was backing up. They're not taking a set. Yeah, because I was going to say Handre Jacobs dropped to his knee, so I thought it was going to be against the Sharks, but Munster backed up. So the Sharks get lucky there. Yeah. Yeah. Michael Milne not happy about that, and I could see why. Kicked way down the pitch, but where's the mark going to be? Take the hit, don't shake your head at me, is what Sam Grove White's telling to the Munster side. Take the hit, don't shake your head at me. Mornay Ferreira on the sideline. Here goes Fez and Bata to throw it in. Gotten kind of slow here of late. Let's see what happens here. Not challenged. Sharks come down with it. Pepsi Buthelezi sends it across Grant Williams. Esterhuizen gets it over the middle. Grant Williams. Oh, the Sharks are charging into that line. It's a knock-on. Chichuka knocked it on. So scrum now to Munster. Sharks, if the Sharks get a bonus point victory, let's see where that puts them on the table. They're currently in 11th place with just 4 wins, 24 points. That would take them to 29. They have a minus 77 point differential, too. That's atrocious. All right, we're going to set for the scrum. Crouch. Bind. Not binding. And tap and go. Sharks just tap and go. They don't kick. Whoa, what a hit by Pepsi Buthelezi. He drove John Hodnett back. But the Sharks down around the 22. Esterhuizen to the 22. Back to the middle. Low pass, but held on to there. Was it Chichuka? No, it's not Chichuka. Jeez. Hanru Jacobs. Sharks not really getting anywhere here. Messing around out by the 22. There's Chuchuka. Hendrickson. Oh, Alpenke finally touches the ball. Not rolling away. That should be a penalty. He's obstructing the game. Boy, very generous of him not calling penalties here. LaRue Milan. Oh, and it's lost forward. Sloppy play. Another unforced error. Stuff is not good. Excuse me. Kick to the corner. Yeah, finally that was a penalty there. He did call it bladed for not rolling away. So the Sharks, the knock-on doesn't matter. It was a penalty. 4 of the last 5 penalties have been conceded by Munster. 4 in a row. Clock is stopped at 26:48. Again, a lot of clock stoppages in this game. So it looks like one of the Munster players getting treatment. I can't see who it is. Oh, there it is. It's Tom Ahern. Good evening, CB. It's okay. Nothing wrong with being late. Yes, Corey, it is a boring game. I'm doing my best to make it interesting, but only so much you can do. Fingers being taped up again. A lot of fingers being taped in this game. This big guy's going to wind up with just clubs. $26:48 off the clock. It stopped. All right, here we go. Finally, we're ready. Sharks need to get another score here. That's successful. Maul is driving forward. They've got an advantage already. Sharks are playing an advantage. Grant Williams breaks it out. Oh, back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson goes wide. Oh, if they could have got it wide. Oh, my Pimpy had to wait. But he gets it down about 5 meters. He had to wait for that pass. It was low. If they just gotten it there sooner, it would have been a try for sure. Oh, look at Esterhuizen. Like a bull in a china shop driving through there. Another penalty advantage. There it is. Yes. On debut, Luan Guillaume with the try for the Sharks. Woo! Esterhuizen did some hard work there. Just great job throwing that thing back in play by Alpenke. He was nearly driven into touch, and he got that ball back into play. What a nice pass. Luan Guillaume with a fantastic try there for the Sharks. He's 19. No conversion. Not a surprise. 12. $12-0. Sharks out in front. Here's the kick. Oh, Sharks knocking forward. Munster has it. Coombs and Dogbo throw it away, and we got knock-ons going both ways. It'll be Munster ball because of that Sharks knock-on at the restart. What do you mean the thumbnail on yesterday's game? I have the same thumbnail every day. I just changed the flags and the symbols. All right, let me check in the other game. Fun here to knock that thing on. It's a restart. So it's Bennett and Osprey. That's what I'm looking for here. Crouch. Bind. So Osprey kicking off over there. Munster now. Perching 30 minutes. Advantage for not rolling away. So Munster has the advantage. Jean Klein with a carry. 14-5, Benetton leads Osprey. 30 minutes off the clock. Almost exactly the same time off here. Oh, nearly got through was Mike Haley, but tackled, then gets up again. Inside the 22 is Munster now, driving. Michael Alatola gets rid of that ball. They go wide outside to Tom Farrell. Farrell cuts back to the inside. Tackle there by Esthuizen. Ball's available. They go wide on the outside channels. Bouncing off tackles, still going. And no advantage. Not rolling away, going to come back for the penalty. So, less than 10 minutes left in the first half in a rather dull game, not like the Lions game. When you hover with a mouse on your video, you're stuck away. Oh, got you. Well, I don't see that. 31 minutes off the clock. Kids having a blast down here at the bouncy castle and the pool at the north end of the stadium. Barron throws it in. And the Sharks drive them backwards and now sideways towards that touchline. And they break away from there. Driving, nice carry. Wow, great job there by Nankivel, driving him down the 5-meter line. It looks inevitable now unless the Sharks can do something here. Munster is only 4 meters out. They go to the far side of the pitch, still 4 meters out. Barron now, 2 meters out. They're close. Ball's available. Tackle release, 2 meters out. Offside. Oh, come on, man. He sat there, waited till the guy moved. So Munster will have an advantage here regardless of what happens. They're going to come back. Wow, LaRue Milan messed that up. Here's the mark. Oh, man, bloody face down here. Who is that? We got a blood bin concern here. Wow, man, he's got blood all over his face. It's going to be a tap and go. Time is finally called off at 32:46. It's going to be more in a minute. I don't know. Let's see. He's got blood everywhere. The cat was the one called. I'm not sure how he was offside, though. It's Jean Klein getting... He's got 124 appearances. And now a Springbok as well. So they're going to have to substitute for him, it looks like. Or is he going to go out? Looks like they're trying to keep him in the game. Springbok number 932. Working towards that 1,000th Springbok. What a unique, small group to be in. Okay, so Jacques Klein is staying in the game. Going to be a tap and go from Munster from the 5-meter line. Call was offside on Nick Hatton. Here we go. Everyone's got their foot at the try line. Coombs picks it up. Didn't really see a tap there. He just picked it up. Coombs Kivel. And that ball's thrown up in the air, and Yalpeke missed it. He could have freaking run down the pitch if he just secured that ball. But he didn't. Sean Edokbo tackled. Coombs. Jean Klein. Head wrapped up. Stopped. Coombs. And it's lost forward by Munster. Here comes Nick Hatton. Sharks, with a knock-on advantage, got the ball. Advantage is over now, up to the 22. Jenkins. Gagnani places the ball at the 22. Here comes Grant Williams, being told to use it. The ball's kicked. 10-meter line taken. Knocked it on. So it'll be Shark scrum. Sloppy game. A lot of unforced errors by Munster here. Trailing 12-0 as we approach halftime. Yeah, Easthuizen is having a hell of a season, that's for sure. Sam Grove doesn't like the captain questioning him. So the player was Shea Daly was hitting the air, but he'd already knocked it on, so that negates the early tackle. So we're coming up on halftime, but we're not getting there fast enough. All right, whistle blows. Clock is finally running again at 34:31. Idiots standing up drinking beer while they're on camera. That's their claim to fame in life. Juvenile behavior. All right, Sharks scrum. Got a little over 5 minutes remaining. Sam Grove White not happy with these scrums at all. You can tell. Hello, Les Bria. How you doing, Les? Behind. Set. They drive forward, and the Sharks win another scrum penalty. Grant Williams gets it out. Easthuizen. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Guillemia. Well, that was an ill-advised pass, but he got away with it. As Munster knocked it backwards, and the Sharks retain possession. It's kicked in a touch. But do we have the penalty or not? Going back. Collapsing on the scrum. So Easthuizen will kick again from this side. Starting to rain in Durban. Oh, it's kept in play. Brilliant work by Munster. Taken back in play by the Sharks by Easthuizen. May not held the tackle, gets up and goes. And not releasing. Sharks turned it over with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Andre says, go Sharks. Well, he did something here. It's getting kind of boring. Three minutes remain. Game is still in reach here. Sharks have not rolled up the points. They're not even close to a bonus point either. Line out for Munster. Successful. They go deep with it. They come away. Boy, Sam Grove-White was almost in the way there. Shane Daly tackled. Hendrickson ripped away from the tackle, from the ruck. Munster trying to get something going here, going through phases. Dogbo. They're driven backwards. Big tackle by gang tackling by the Sharks. Counter ruck by the Sharks. Ball goes back deep, and Munster's lost about 30 meters, but they go to the wing. There's nobody on defense out there. Calvin Nash driving forward. He's tackled inside the 10-meter line. Coombs. I keep saying Coombs. I meant to say Coughlin the whole time. Oh, it's dropped, but it went backwards by Mike Haley. So Munster retains possession, kicked over the top. Nice kick here by the debutant. It's going to bounce. Oh, it's going to go into try zone. And we're going to touch it down for a goal line drop kick. Minute 15 seconds left. It's a nice kick by the youngster. Less than a minute remains in the first half. Time off? What's time off? There's a penalty here we're going back for.
I thought 15 Munster ran into 10, but he does change his line to block him. So that's late, Holly, so we need to where the ball lands. Was that they're not going to go quick?
Going back for the penalty.
Thank you.
It's Holly Davidson.
We're going to have the option of where it kicked or where it landed.
That has fed that information through to Sam Grove-White.
Oh, yeah, that's on Hendrickson. Yep. It's the right call. Initially, on the field, he said that the guy just ran into him. But no, that's because he obstructed his path. So, stupid move by Hendrickson, who's been useless in this game. Much better than his brother, but he's been useless in this game. I think it's time to sit him down. So Munster now has a chance to score late in the first half, courtesy of that stupid play. So we have a 5-meter line out here for Munster now. Rainwater on the lens of the camera. They go deep, they got it, but the Sharks knocked it. It's kicked forward. Oh. Wow. So there goes the hooter. They go wide on the outside. Nash, then lost forward by Munster. Sharks have it. What are they going to do with it? Nick Hatton's spinning. They just kick in a touch. That'll be the half. 12-0. Sharks go in happy with a 12-0 lead at halftime. That was ugly at the end. So Munster squanders a great opportunity to score here. They had a fantastic opportunity to score. And we go to halftime with the Sharks leading 12-0. All right, that'll do halftime. All right, so enjoy this Sharks Bite song. It's my Sharks theme song. And I'll be right back after this. So hang tight there, folks. That is not the right song. What happened there? Here we go.
From the East Coast winds to the Western Cape, legends rise and stars take shape. Curry in the air, the Sharkies run wild, tidal waves crashing rugby style. Sharks bite, they never let go. Try after try, they steal the show. Champions roar from Durban shore. South Africans lead forevermore. Bismarck's grit, even steel, Pepsi's fire, Laconio's zeal, Khaleesi's storms, Jenny Bill, the legends carved in rugby fields. Super Rugby Challenge Cup, URC, they're climbing up. Sharks bite, they never let go. Try after try, they steal the show. Champions roar from Durban shore. South Africans lead forevermore. There's no fight from the East Coast waves to the Cape's bright light. They're building history under stadium skies with every tackle, every try.
All right, halftime. So, we avoided yellow cards in that first half. That was nice to see. A few of those over the past few days. So, all right, how are we doing out there, folks? 86 people currently here. More people showing up for the Sharks game than we had rock up for that Lions game. But the Lions looking pretty good, looking pretty tough. Sharks bite. Yes, Stormer strike, Sharks bite. In the shadow of the massive soccer stadium, there's a white elephant right outside of Kings Park. Overcast day, rain is falling in Durban down the east coast of South Africa. Decent-sized crowd on hand, but it looks like a lot of them have run off to go to the loo or get some booze at halftime. And are they setting something up for halftime activities out here? It's taking them a while to get it set up. Anyway, that Benetton game is also at halftime. Kids all over the pitch at Benetton. Bigger crowd at Benetton. Looks like a pretty good-sized crowd on hand, even though they're having a terrible season. We go back and see. 14-5 is the halftime score in that game. 14-5. With Benetton out in front of the Osprey. Benetton could really use the win here. They are really sucking it this year. Benetton, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses. This would give them, if they get a bonus point, take them out 28. They have 23 points. So, that big one coming up is Glasgow and Leinster, folks. Leinster at 8-4, Glasgow at 9-3. 41 points for Leinster, 45 for Glasgow. Bonus point victory over Glasgow would give Leinster the lead, taking out to 46 points. Yeah. But they could not overcome, if they don't get a bonus point over Glasgow, or if Glasgow gets a bonus point, then they can't get ahead of them because the point difference is 150. So they got to get a bonus point victory to go in first place. Stormers get that opportunity to replicate that tomorrow. Ulster having lost yesterday to Connacht, and now 8-5, currently in second place because they picked up a bonus point. They've got 10 bonus points. That's amazing. 10 bonus points on the season. That's something else. That is quite a few. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat over here. Anders says, thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Yeah, I think that is part of the reason why there's some mistakes is the conditions with the wet field. I think you're right about that. So rugby to the age of 38, very familiar with playing conditions. Okay. I played rugby into my 50s, but I didn't play it much when I was younger. That's probably why I could play it into my 50s. I'm not playing anything now, though. Well, it looks like it's getting darker there by the minute in Durban. Whatever they were doing, they're carrying it off now. That stuff, I must have missed it. So maybe we're getting towards the end of the halftime here. We'll see. But to me, this is a Premier Rugby. I mean, I prefer this over the Premier League in England, over the Pro 14, although people speak highly of the Pro 14. I really, really like this much better. So if we look at, we take this back to what's Pro 12, or to the URC was a Pro 12. We go back to its previous instantiations and titles. If we look at the number of titles that teams hold, of course, Leinster rules over 9 titles. Munster with 4, Osprey with 4, Glasgow with 2, Scarlets 2, Ulster 1, Stormers and Connacht each have 1. Yeah. And then the other teams don't have any. So, yep. For Shields, Leinster's won 4 of the Shields because it's only been 5 years been out there. Osprey have won 2. Glasgow's won 4 of the 5. Stormers have won 2. Cardiff has won 2. Bulls have won a single one. Edinburgh's won 1. Sharks and Lions have each won 1. So the Shields. 12 of the 16 teams in this competition have made the playoffs at least once since it became URC. Zebra, Cardiff, Dragons, and Lions have not made the playoffs. Lions fighting hard for their first playoff appearance. So it looks like they're coming back out on the pitch of the Benetton game. As far as the knockout rounds, the Bulls, Glasgow, Leinster, Munster, and the Stormers have not missed it yet. So 2 South African sides, a Scotland side, and 2 Ireland sides have never missed the knockout round. So that's pretty impressive. In the first 4 seasons, it's 5th season now. So Benetton, it's underway once again. Osprey kicked at Benetton, and Osprey knocked the ball backwards. Well done. So I look at this, and I really can't get into it, even though I kind of rooted for Benetton a little bit at one time. This is just a boring game for me, watching those 2 teams. Leicester's South African side. I mean, I can watch Leinster. I can watch Glasgow. I can watch a few teams, but some of these teams just have no appeal for me. Like watching the French. I mean, unless there's a South African player or 2 that's in the game, it has no appeal for me. First off, most of them aren't even French, and you can't pronounce most of their surnames, so it's boring as all get out. Stormers are going to roll mightily tomorrow. Stormers are going to roll over the Dragons tomorrow. I'm expecting a half-century score. Yep. A big game. Maybe Leyland Zoss will get on track. Yep. And Suleiman Hatzenberg, both of them have been huge disappointments this season. Neither one of them has really displayed the speed or versatility they've had in the past. So I think they'll both get on track tomorrow, assuming they're playing. I've already printed the lineup out, but I haven't really looked at it. So for the Stormers, let's see. Seabatla Sanatla's back. That could be interesting. Zoss is there, so Suleiman Hatzenberg is not in the lineup. Interesting. So never mind that. Yep. And Sasha Feinberg Umguzulu needs to be on. When he's on, he's amongst the absolute best on the planet. But when he's off, he sucks. And last week, he was off most of the time, even though they won. He was not an effective part of that team last week. So Sasha Feinberg Umguzulu is either all out brilliant or it's just a disaster. It's really weird with that guy. It is really weird with him. Anyway, Johannesburg has finally approved a budget. EFF agreed to it. 139 votes passed yesterday. So Elon Musk has been found. If a jury found that Elon Musk defrauded Twitter investors, they're claiming that Musk intentionally misled shareholders when he tweeted about the social network had too many fake accounts and then tried to back out of the deal. But it's true. What kind of nonsense is that? There are tons of fake accounts, and that was one of the problems. Yep. That's interesting. So I think they're just trying to knock Elon Musk down. Okay, halftime is wrapping up now. We're about ready to finish and restart the second half. Here we go. Okay, ready to get started here. Ethan Coughlin, the scrum half, who I kept calling Coombs the first half. I don't know why I was doing that. Definitely is not like Gavin Coombs, much bigger fellow. There's Gavin Coombs, twice his size. Micah Ala'atoa. Plays for Australia, if I recall correctly. Munster will kick to the Sharks, get us started here. So ready to get going here. And we're underway. Sharks win the restart. Ruck is formed. What's going on here? What's the call? So Joel Clint had his head taped up in the first half. They must have treated it at halftime because the tape is off. So penalty against Munster. Or are we having a scrum because we couldn't move the ball? Yeah, it's going to be a scrum because the ball couldn't be moved. Scrum to the Sharks as we start the second half here. Crouch. Bide. Set. Excuse me. Oh, big scrum from the Sharks. No penalty called. Oh, they did get a penalty there. Oh, it's Hendrickson finally does something useful. Picks up about 10 meters. Esterhuizen throws it wide. He's got Jalpenki out there waiting. Forward. I don't know about that. He waited on it forever. So we're going to come back. They did have a penalty against in the scrum, so the Sharks are going to be able to kick for some territory here. Shark scrum is looking a lot better now. So Hendrickson kicking. Looking for touch. Let's see if he gets a better kick here. It's a little bit better. .42 minutes off the clock. Sharks line out from the Munster 10-meter line. Near side of the pitch. Oh, I got to get the arrow up. Forgot about that. Halftime. There we go. Line out successful. It collapses. Got an advantage for collapsing them all. Grant Williams dancing. Nothing there. He finds Esterhuizen. Boy, Andre Esterhuizen is always where he needs to be. Pepsi Buthelezi wearing that 6 jersey instead of Khaleesi. Oh, they threw it away. My Pimpy has to run it down. It's going to come back for the penalty. Tap and go by Grant Williams. Oh, my Pimpy lost the ball. Oh, he knocked it on. Damn. There was nobody. It was a try for sure. We're going to have a scrum here. Yeah, that was a try for sure. He just, I don't know what Mapimpi was doing there, but just, oh my goodness. He's a class player, but that was just, looked like a boneheaded move. Shame. Can we get a replay here? It'd be nice. Oh, we got a blood bin thing coming again here now, too. Oh, my goodness. URC set a record last year with 1.8 million fans, average attendance at 12,000. Best ever. The final had 80,000 people, Leinster versus Munster. Oh, no, it was the biggest crowd, not the final, excuse me. And the year before, the biggest crowd was a game I was at, 50,388 at Loftus. Wow. So we're waiting for this blood bin to be wrapped up. It's 19-12 now, Benetton over Osprey. Both have scored in the second half. Bind. Whistle blows. Early engagement from the Sharks, so Munster gets a free kick. Gagnane's call for early engagement. So, pretty turgid start to the second half, to be honest. As boring as it was in the first half. Get some coffee, yeah. I don't drink coffee. Could drink a Frappuccino, though. My stomach is kind of empty, so I should get one. Oh, that ball's overthrown, and Gagnani picks it up. Nick Hatton gets it to Hendrickson. Hendrickson goes, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Leroux Milan got hit in the chest as soon as he caught that ball and dropped it. Oh, that was wicked. It's a big tackle. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Looks like a line out is going to be the call. Yep. That is not Christopher Allison. These officials aren't the right officials. Here's a line out by Munster, and the Sharks steal it. Nick Hatton. Pepsi Buthelezi. Buthelezi bouncing off tacklers, still going forward. Hands in the ruck. Come on, man. Better get the ball out of there quickly. Grant Williams has got it. High kick. Mapipi gives chase. It's dropped by Munster, picked up by Pepsi Buthelezi. He runs backwards looking for some space. And his teammates arrive. Manages over. Esterhuis, a nice pass. Kilomia kicks her. But we had a knock on. Y'all Penke is going to get a try, except it's not a try. Knock on. Yep. Guillaume knocked it on. No water. Guillaume got hit hard. So Sharks call for a knock on. Looks like he's got a bruise right by the right eye. They're sure of a knock on, but I've never seen it from the other angle, so it's hard to see if it's knock on or a strip. 18 handling errors now. 11 for Munster, 7 for the Sharks. Oof. Conditions must be part of the problem. Crouch. You can see the rain coming down. It's a misty rain. Bind. Set. Ball comes out. Coughlin. Kick down the pitch. Picked up by the debutant. He kicks it high into there and gives chase. But that went much further than I think he expected. Haley. But then here comes Hendrickson into the air. Grant Williams gives chase. Williams gets there for the tackle, but the ball gets released. Henratty back this way. Guillaume kicks it forward. That's a 50-22. What an unbelievable kick by the debutant. Wow. Boy, he is trying hard to be man of the match here in his debut. What a great kick. Wow. He kicked that down. That's about a 10-meter line out for the Sharks. 50-22 for the youngster. Brilliant work. He kicked that from just before midfield. Wow, that's just brilliant work. He's having a good game. Already got a try. All right, the Munsters lost 2 lineouts, 1-4. Sharks have lost 1-9 of their lineouts. Not challenged. Sharks come down with it. They come right out of the maul. Oh, Andre Esterhuizen over the middle. Esterhuizen down at 3 meters, 2 meters. Grant Williams. Sharks down to 2 meters. Sharks drive. Tackled. 1 meter out. Grant Williams. Goes back this way to Nick Hatton. Nick Hatton going to be kept short. He's short. Side entry. Oh, there it is. Right there. Sharks are over. Ganyane. Sharks score. That's better. His first career try. First time we rack one of those up for him ever. But Esterhuizen doing the work again. Yep. Kick is good. Sharks get it done. 19-0 now. If there's humidity in Durban, ball hand. What are you talking about, Charles? There's always humidity in Durban. It's always humidity in Durban. All right, 51-43. 19-0 is the score. J.J. Hannaran, who we've virtually unheard of in this game, re-kicks it inside of 22. It looks like Chuchuka's going to get it. He does, Vincent Chuchuka, and he's met almost immediately and tackled down there by Calvin Nash. Ball's available. Grant Williams. Sharks going to want to get one more try for that bonus point. Kick down the pitch. If the Sharks can keep this pace, it's been a pretty good weekend for South African rugby so far. Bulls won big. Lions won big. Sharks have a chance to win big here. And then we've got Stormers tomorrow against a weak opponent. Hannaran outside. And Cavell. He's still going. Okay. Got a substitution in the front row. Lee Barron comes in for Diamond Barron. And Alato is out as well. John Ryan comes into the game. And Wycherley comes in for Edogbo. My goodness. Kelly comes in for Haley. And Kelly. A lot of substitutions. Munster with the ball. They go wide. I also got a substitution of Paddy Patterson at scrum half for Coughlin. Ball scooped up by the Sharks. There's a knock on by Yalpenke with it. He's tackled. Grant Williams digs it out, sends it way back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson kicks it over the top and gets interfered with. He runs forward, still almost beats it to the ball. Ball bounces around on the turf. Finally picked up out there by Finney and Wycherley. There's a kick down the pitch. It's taken back inside the 50. Picked up by the fullback back there for the Sharks. He's going to kick it into touch. That's a good kick. Vying for man of the match. He sure is here. The debutant, Luan Guillaume. Former Blitzbach. Three tries to nil is good, but 4 tries is better. You need the bonus point. And the Sharks also are minus 77 points on the log, so every point they can get helps. That ball's tipped in the air. It looked to me like it went on, but somehow Munster comes away with it. It is a knock-on. Thank you. Yeah, knock-on Munster. I thought so. Josh Wycherley also came in the game. So they really cleaned out their bench quite a bit. Front row is all new for the Munster side. All right. They're moving from the spot because the turf is torn up. Going to do the scrum a little further in on the pitch. .55 minutes off the clock. Sam Grove White looks like he's getting ready to grow himself a beard there of sorts. Fine. We're going to reset it. So the Sharks still have their starting front row out there, but it's all new front row for Munster. Trailing 19-0. Ouch. Fine. There goes my Pimpy with his first real effort to do anything useful today, down the 10-meter line. Outside to Hendrickson. And the debutant gets it on the wing to Yalpenke. Penke kicks it forward. He's tackled out there. Chases on. Who gets it? Somehow the Sharks get it. What a pass! Nick Hatton. Woo! Is it Hatton or Van Heerden? Wow. It's Van Heerden. Wow. Yalpenke did a great job kicking his forward and he get tackled. But then somehow Hendrickson got that ball and then handed it backwards. Got it to Williams. He found Van Heerden. That's incredible. Incredible work by the Sharks there. There's the bonus point they needed. Wow. Winger's pass was not forward. Yeah, that was great. Flags are up. Conversion's good. So it's 26-0 now. There's your bonus point. All right, now we can be happy. 4 unanswered tries in this game. Sharks still need to roll up points here to reduce that deficit. Let's try to salvage the season. Grant Williams getting taped up now, his wrist. I don't know if he got cut or if he injured it, but it's getting taped up. Okay. So his wrist is taped up. Hopefully that won't affect his play. He was in midfield. 58 minutes off the clock. The clock was stopped for that injury. Another injury stoppage. Man, it's just capping. To the 22. Chuchuka buried immediately by. Oof, man. Calvin Nash is there to get him. So Sharks, somebody get that ball out. Grant Williams having a hard time getting out of there. He finally finds it. Oh, that's a forward pass. That was missed. Forward pass by Munster missed. Munster goes wide. The ball is on the pitch. Yao Peku trying to get there. I think Yao should have had a penalty for that. Munster from their 10-meter line, kicked in the air by a Henneran. Mapimpi goes high for the ball. We got obstruction. On Hendrickson, another obstruction. That's 2 on him this game. Tackle made middle of the pitch. Went backwards. Barron with a carry. Lee Barron. Finney and Wycherley. Oh! Esterhuizen delivers the hammer blow. Big hit, but Hudnick gets up and turns and spins and keeps running. Now he's down, finally. What a hit from Esterhuizen. Another big hit from Esterhuizen. My goodness. Okay, Esterhuizen did roll away, so the penalty on him after a great tackle. So, they kick to the corner. Great tackle by Esterhuizen. He does roll out of it. What kind of crap is that? Oh, that's bullshit. He was rolled out very quickly. That's a cheap penalty. Very cheap penalty against the Sharks on that one. 61 minutes off the clock. Sharks have a shutout playing, but they're in danger of losing a shutout now. Ball stolen by the Sharks, and then Munster gets it back. How did they do that? Going to have a penalty coming up here. Munster gets the ball back. So we have a scrum now. David Simpson says he's late. Was watching my report from 19 hours ago. Are you talking about my special report? Thank you. Hope you gave it a like. Okay, now we got changes for the Sharks. Front row's coming on. Edwin Swart Oxenshea, Vincent Cook. 2 Springboks come join. Also, Cornet Rawl has come into the game. I don't know who he came in for, though. Cornet Rawl comes into the game. So, brand new front row for the Sharks. Oxenshea. You bring Oxenshea and Vincent Cook off the bench. That's incredible depth. Crouch. Bind. Set. The Sharks drive him back initially. And they drive him again. Sharks drive him again. And Vincent Chuka makes a tackle. He should have a... Come on, there should be a jackal there. Didn't get rewarded for the work. He should have won a penalty there. But Munster retains possession. Back around to 22. Vincent Cook with a tackle. Gavin Coombs digs it out, sends it over. Lee Barron is tackled. Paddy Patterson. And Chuka overtopped the ball again. This time he fell off his feet, so he won't be rewarded. Ball's lost backwards. Now it's kicked backwards. Chase is on. Somebody's got to get back there. Now they throw it backwards. And Grant Williams chased him all the way back to the 45-meter line. And that desperation, they have to kick it forward. In the touch, going to come all the way back. Sharks will get the ball. All right, let me give you some man of the match options here. Sharks line out successful. Mapimpi wins the high ball fight. Well done. Ball's lying on the pitch. Vincent Cook kicks it backwards. Picked up by Grant Williams. Oh, he tries to kick it, but it hits the foot of a Munster player. The Sharks have it. They do have it at midfield. Ball's available. Short of midfield. Goes at Oxenshea. Ox drives forward. Cornet Rawl over there. Help him form that ruck. Kick over the top by Grant Williams. Chases on. Mapimpi's looking for it. And it gets knocked forward by Munster. They said it wasn't knocked forward. So Munster has the ball now. 15 minutes remain. That's a weak pass. Alex Enkevel. He's tackled. Edwin Edobo's in the game now, so their entire bench is cleared. Not sure which one of the locks he replaced. Whoops. Hanrahan got tackled back there after he kicked the ball. What's the flag for? Late tackle. Uh-oh.
Feel like.
It's like from Vincent Cook.
Vincent Cook. Caution there. Looks like Bradley David's getting ready to come in for the Sharks. So we'll see if Davids comes on now. Munster with a line out here deep. Sharks shutout in jeopardy now. Lee Barron will throw it in for Munster. Yep, Grant Williams is out. Bradley David's in the game now. Munster warned about closing the gap. He said next time it'll be a free kick. So Lee Barron will throw it in. 13 minutes remain. Sharks steal it in the air. Well done. Picked up back there by Nick Hatton. So the Sharks have it at their 7-meter line. Oxenche goes forward, picks up a little bit of space. So Bradley David's trying to use this. Going to go for his first box kick off his left boot. And let's see where the mark is. Got a lot of distance on it, but what's the mark? Mark's outside of 22. Not bad. Not bad. 116 people currently here, folks. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't done already. It costs you absolutely nothing for this free broadcast. Thank you very much. Just 65 likes. That's depressing. All right, so Ahern is out, replaced by Gleason. Oh, Calvin Nash left the ball behind. It's going to be a knock on. Another turnover. And he's hurt. He got hit hard. He's grabbing his arm or his chest. Calvin Nash got hit hard. It looks like his hand might be broken or something. Wow. Not sure what happened to his hand, but that doesn't look good. Let's see it on this level. I still don't see. He must have put his shoulder into his arm or something. But he's grabbing his wrist and his hand. That looks very painful. Calvin Nash. Another substitution for the Sharks. So John Smith comes in at fly half. Long overdue. And Hakeem Kunene comes in the game. That clears the bench. And Hilume getting a huge round of applause as he goes off the pitch. A try on debut and some brilliant play. Crowd give him a nice round of applause on his debut. Yeah. Owen Unkumani saying it. MVP performance by the young man. It was brilliant. In his test debut, this was really good work on his part. Crouch. Bind. Set. The Sharks have an advantage. Scrub penalty. It's just been a bad day at the office for Munster. A bad day at the office. Sharks would be good if they could add some points to this. John Smith now will kick this. Looking for some territory here. It's high into the air. Is he going to find touch? It's close. No, he didn't find touch. Not good. So that's a bad start for John Smith. Estar isn't chasing the ball carrier down. There you go. Ollie, the opposite side of the pitch over there. And tackles made over the 10-meter line. Ball's available. Munster working it across phase after phase now. Some good passing. Munster, where's this been all game? Calvin Nash still out there, even though the hand is hurting. He gets chased from behind by Bradley Davidson, tackled. Oh, my Pimpy was trying to intercept that, but he was just short, so he pulled up. Made the tackle, though. Oh, big hit on Lee Barron. Brian Gleason with a carry in there. And a penalty for not releasing for the Sharks. Now they'll kick for the corner. Corne Rawl, great job in the jackal. Well, he is a tough player, Corne Rawl. Hey, Elmery, what's up? No, they're trying to milk every situation. Now John Smith finds touch. Sharks have a line out. Deep in Munster territory. (71:15). Clock is still ticking. So, good weekend for South African rugby so far. Bulls win big. Lions win big. Sharks chance to win big here. Oh, they go back. Yes. Swart down the sideline. Oh, he lost it forward at the try line. Damn. Inches from the try line, he lost it forward. 5-meter scrum to Munster. Oh, my goodness. This was brilliant. He lost it right at the goal line. Damn. So not a 5-meter scrum. It was at the goal line. So it's a drop kick. That didn't go very far at all. Somehow the Sharks got that ball even though they let it lay around. So Bradley Davids from outside the 22. Sharks now operating. Davids over the middle. Knock on advantage. Lost forward by the Sharks. Out to the wing they go. Oh, Yao Penke tried to knock it down, but he couldn't get to it. Hakeem Kunene, big carry up the middle. Davids. Sean Smith gets tackled as he kicks the ball down towards the 22. And it bounces wrong way for Calvin Nash. He has to, and then he's got defenders are there. Hudden cuts back inside. Finally tackled back on the 22. I'm glad you had a nice day there, El Murray. It's good to hear. Oh, big hit. Corne Rawl buries the Munster player inside the 22. Here's a kick from the 22 looking for touch. And it'll slow things down with just over 6 minutes remaining. Gee, many crickets. That was a big hit. You guys think Esthuizen is the top. I thought that kid was the man of the match. He's really electrified this team. Got a 50-22. Made some big tackles. It was all over the place. Esthuizen was brilliant too. Playing Neil Diamond. You were having a good time. Crowd enjoying themselves. There's a couple Munster fans and Munster jerseys on. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. All right, here we go. Edwin Swart to throw it in for the Sharks. He gets it across. Davids to Smith. Esthuizen offloads it to Nick Hatton. Davids back this way to Swart. Swart drives forward. Ball squirts out. Davids kicks it forward. Down inside of 22. Who's going to get it? What the Sharks are closing ground quickly. Calvin Nash finally gets to it. Oh, he's tackled by Bradley Davis. What a great tackle. And a penalty for not releasing the Sharks to get the ball back at the 7-meter line. With 5.5 minutes remaining, a chance to add to that score. Can we get one more try? Let's go, fellas. One more try. One more try, gentlemen. Let's go. Off the feet is a call. It wasn't not releasing. It's off the feet. Just 26 votes for man of the match. 112 people here. What's up with that, folks? You don't have to pay to vote. John Smith kicks it in the corner. Be a 5-meter line out for the Sharks. Let's see if they can get it done here. It's a great kick by Davids. And look at Oxenche ran running down there full speed. Line out is successful, unchallenged. They're into a maul. It's going sideways. Now it's collapsed. And a penalty for collapsing it. Ball's available. Sharks playing a penalty advantage. Get the ball. Davids. My pimpy. Ball comes out. Oxenche. You're going to come back. David's going to do tap and go. 17 collapse. Just tap and go, boys. Get it over. 4 minutes remain. Edwin Swart going to come up for the tap and go. What's this? Get a clear tap. There it is. Great. Bradley Davids over towards the front of the post now. Sharks. Ball's available. Offsides. Sharks playing an advantage here. Davids kicks it over the top, hoping he gets something out of it. Did he get it? LaRue Milan might have gotten that. Let's see. We're going to go to TMO because we couldn't see it from that angle. He said on field no try, but let's see it from the angle. Yep. Holly Davidson up in the booth. TMO. Let's see it. He competes. I don't think he got it unless something happens here. It's not a knock-on yet. Yeah, it's a knock-on. Well, let's see if the hand is on it this side. Oh, that's a try. He's got his hand on it. From the other angle, he had his hand on it. LaRue Milan got a try here. It looks like a knock on there, but he secures it before he gets the ground, and he's got a hand on it. From the other side, here we go. Watch this. Right here. The ball's wet. He's got a hand on it. He's got it under control. That's a try. His hand is under the ball, too. That is a try. That should be awarded a try.
Arm of the Sharks player is always in contact with the ball and grounds it. Therefore, try to Sharks.
Thank you. I'm going to explain to Munster.
Yes.
So the arm that's on this side is always in contact with the ball, so he never loses it. So it is a try.
It's a try. Woo! Sharks. LaRue Milan. That was brilliant. That has got to be one of the most difficult tries you're ever going to see in your life. His first career try. What a way to get it. Wow. That's unbelievable. Wow. That's insane. Here's a kick conversion by John Smith. 31. Could use these 2 points. 2.5 minutes remain. Got it. 33-0. Wow. What a weekend for South African rugby. What an incredible try. From the backside, it looked like he might have lost control, but from the other side, he clearly had possession. That's why you need replay. That was brilliant. 2 minutes remain. They're going to kick it short of the 22. Taken over there by, Hakeem Kunene, it looked like. Got buried immediately. Ball's at the 22. Bradley Davids better use it soon. He does. He sends it to Cornet Rawl. Rawl breaks through the first row of tacklers, picks up 5 meters. Ruck is form. Call to use it. Davids kicks it over the top. Caught on the fly over there by Munster at the Sharks 10-meter line. Oh, bad passes there, and it goes backwards. Sharks kick it forward, and Mapipi, can he beat the other guy? Can Mapipi get there? He got it, Mapipi! Woo! 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 Wow. Wow. My pimpy. Ball's just lost backwards. And then kicked forward by my pimpy himself, and he scores it. And he beats the other player there. Wow. Makazole Mapimpi in his 100th game. Just like Morney Feidenberg, both score in the 100th game. That's incredible. Wow. $40-0. There goes the Hooter. Just kick it into touch, Sharks. Nope, Mapipi takes off. Mapipi, he's off on the loose. There goes Makazole Mapipi. Makazole Mapipi. Will he make it? They're chasing him down. Is he going to get there? It's going to be... Is it a try? No way! It's marked as a try at the Hooter. No way! Oh my goodness! My Pimpy just took off and blitzed through there. But they caught him in the end, but he got over. Thought he was going to be hurt with that tackle. Unbelievable. Wow. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here's the replay. Pimpy out-jumped the player and then ran through a tackle, another tackle. Oh, my goodness. He ran 55 meters for this. He changed the angle. And then he reached out as he slid and got it. Yeah, that's a legitimate try. Oh, my goodness. Here's the kick. Missed. Full time, 45-0. Wow. That'll do it for the Sharks. My goodness. Makasole Pimpy. Game got better late in the game. My Pimpy scores twice. Wow. Unbelievable, folks. What a game in the end for the Sharks. It is a huge weekend for South African rugby. My goodness. I mean, the point differential this weekend is just shocking, to say the least. Let's take a look at this. Yesterday, we had the Bulls win 40-7, 33-point differential. Now the Sharks just won 45-0, 33, 43, 45, 55, 65, 75, 77-point differential there. And then the Lions won by another 30 points. It's a 100-point differential in 3 games. And only 24 points have been scored against them. Wow, what a weekend so far. It's up to the Stormers to continue this tomorrow. And you guys picked Esthuizen as man of the match. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. Whew, what a finish to that game. Well done by Makazole Mapimpi. That was something else. All right, folks. Wow, that's going to do it for this one. What a finish to this game. This was incredible. What do you say? That was something else. Man, oh man, oh man. So, tries from Pepsi Buthelezi, the debutant Luan Guillaume, Ganyane, Van Heerden, Milan, and 2 by Mapimpi in the last couple of minutes there. 7 tries for the Sharks. Wow. Brilliant. And boy, Munster got rolled over on this one. So that's going to hurt Munster. They're not going to pick up any points here at all. 8-5 now, 39 points. And they can be overtaken. Let's see if anybody can overtake them. No, nobody can overtake them. They're not going to go any further down because the Lions have already played, the Bulls have already played, Connacht has already played, and the next team is 29 points. They couldn't possibly overtake them. So Munster won't drop in the standings, but they're going to stay in 6th place. And the Sharks will pick up a bonus point, take them to 29 points, and they'll move ahead of the Osprey. Let's see how the Osprey do in that match. That game's not over yet. Benetton 31 and Osprey 19. They're not going to win this game because there's 2 yellow cards on Benetton and a red card on Osprey. Grant Williams is their man of the match.
We've got his captain, Andre Esterhuizen's going to award his medal to him. Andre, if you could just give that to him, please. Andre Esterhuizen, they call him a hybrid, but he hits like an iron. Grant, what a game for the Sharks. What
Osprey are going to lose that game.
Yeah, I think it was a powerful performance from the bench. And we needed this win, after the Lions and Bulls
Sharks
lost. I think it was needed
jump
today.
ahead of them.
And also, it was special for us. We know what Ethan Hooker means to this team, and he lost his dad. So this week was quite emotional for us, and we wanted to do it for him.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic, and he is a special member of the squad. Going forward from here now, you were 24 points before this, 29 now. You're going to start working, try working your way up that log with 5 games to go.
Yes, I guess every game is a must-win for us at the moment, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Grant, you were off with Springboks, wanted you to rest a bit. How did it feel being back out on the pitch today? Because you got the man of the match award.
A bit rusty, but we're getting there.
Fantastic, Grant, and very well done. Congratulations. You're our Vodacom United Rugby Championship man of the match. And
Andre Esthuizen now talk to the captain.
And before we even start, let's talk about your player that debuted, your fullback Luan Guillaume scoring a try, and then Makazole Mapimpi, the way he finished that on his 100th game.
Yeah, I think it's an unbelievable special game, especially for my Pimps. To finish the game off like that is unbelievable, especially on your 100th. I don't think any player could ask for better to score 2 tries in 2 minutes in the last, last 2 minutes. And Gilly is obviously a great young prospect with lots of talent. I'm very happy for him on his debut. He played unbelievably tonight against a good Munster side that put him under pressure. But yeah, he handled the pressure well, and yeah, just proud of him.
Yeah, basically mission achieved for today because you wanted those 5 points. You wanted to do it in style. You've got Cardiff that are coming down next week. And I'm going to ask the question to Grant. It's very important now for you guys to win every single game.
Yeah, like I said, every single game is a knockout for us now at the moment. So for us, it's just about consistent performances. I'm very happy about the bounce back after the last 2 games. Proud of the boys for sticking together and pulling together. But yeah, like you said, now it's just for the next 5 games. We need consistent, good performance, and then 2 on the road as well. So yeah, if the group can stick together and we play like this tonight and build on that, because there's still a lot of improvement even with tonight's performance, and we keep building towards the playoffs, I think we've got a good chance to make it, hopefully.
You never want to get ahead of yourself, but there were a lot of positives out there tonight. Yes, there were brilliant tries that were scored, but some of the work defensively with your defensive press was superb.
Yeah, I think that was the best part of the game, is keeping a team down to 0 for 80 minutes. I think that's a great achievement for the team, especially with the amount of tries we've been leaking the past couple of games. So yeah, very proud of the effort, because that's basically work rate and putting your head in dark places to get those defensive sets. So yeah, very happy with that.
And tell me, the team's coming together nicely. The team's knitting at the moment.
Yeah, you could say so. But the thing is, like I said, consistency is key now. We've played 2-3 good games in a row, and then fell off the wall again a bit. So for us, it's just keeping that consistency up and play good rugby every week and getting better every week.
Thank you very much, Andre. Well done.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Andre Esterhuizen. I disagree that this was the match of the week, and the Lions game was incredible. It was incredible. Here's JJ Hanrahan from the Munster side.
I wanted. I saw you chase Makazola Mapimpi to try to prevent that second try. There's still a lot of hunger out there for this Munster team.
Yeah, look, I think that stuff's a given in Munster. You know what I mean? We don't celebrate that. That's what's expected. To be honest with you, that's what's expected. Look, the bottom line is that we're utterly disappointed with that performance. We came here with good belief and we felt good. We had a good training sessions. We kind of started last week, and look, I suppose we were dominated a bit physically, and that's what we have to front up and face next week. But we're on tour. Tour can be a brilliant place if you're winning, but also when you're losing, it's a good place to be around each other because we're all together and we have the problems. We can solve the problems amongst ourselves, so it's a good place to be.
Well, as a team, you certainly did put yourselves into position to take opportunities. I think on the 70th minute, the possession stakes were almost 50-50 between the two teams.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit we weren't clinical enough in the first half. We had a couple of opportunities there right from the line, and whether it was we pulled out the ball too early or we weren't good enough to get over the line in the first half, and it was kind of tight. It was 12-0 I think at half time, but we probably left 1 or 2 scores behind us, and then late in the second half their power just got away from us.
And you've got the ability now to regroup. You've got the game up in Pretoria against the Bulls that's coming
Good luck
on
with
Saturday.
that.
Yeah, exactly. There's no feeling sorry for ourselves. Simple as you're going to the Bulls again, going to proud men who are very physical. It's going to be a very similar task at altitude. So yeah, we'll take our learnings, we'll get around each other, and we'll 100% we'll feel the hurt this week and we'll get better.
JJ, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
JJ Hanratty, the captain of the Munster side. And that's going to do it for that game, folks. And tomorrow we have the Stormers match that's coming up right here on Rugby Ascendant. Stormers playing the Dragons. It should be a clean sweep for South Africa unless something untoward happens tomorrow. But congratulations to the Sharks who got their act together for once, and good to see that now. In the standings, the Sharks move up, but not as high as I thought they might move because they came up just a little bit short. So with the adjusted table now, Connacht moved from 6th position down to 9th because of the results of today's games, 35 points. The Osprey lost that game against Benetton. They are at 29 points, and they have a minus 25 point differential. 5 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses. Sharks move up to 11th position, 5 wins, a draw, and 7 losses, 29 points, tied with Osprey. And then Benetton, who won today, 5 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses, but they only have 4 bonus points, which puts them behind at 28 points. So the Stormers are in 3rd place now, and a lot can still happen on that. The Leinster-Glasgow game, a lot hangs on that. But the Stormers now, it looks like, because Munster lost, the Stormers are not going to fall any further back. The only teams that can affect them are, the only team that can push them down would be Leinster if Leinster wins or picks up a bonus point. The Stormers in 3rd place. The Stormers could finish in 3rd. They could finish in 4th. They could also finish in 2nd place. And if Glasgow loses and doesn't get a bonus point, and the Stormers get a bonus point, they could be 1st again. So all kinds of permutations. The Stormers could finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th based on today's result and tomorrow's outcome. So a lot happening there. All right, that's going to do it for this one, folks. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button. We'll see you tomorrow for the Stormers game. All right, take care of yourselves. Thanks for being here. As always, it's a distinct pleasure. And congratulations to the Bulls, to the Lions, and now to the Sharks, all of who have played very well this weekend. Brilliant. Cheers, everybody.